Welcome, welcome, welcome to Garnet Queen Tarot, where we are inspired to rise. How are my wonderful, wonderful Aries family doing? How are you guys doing today? What's going on? What's happening with you? Hey! Always like to stop by and say hello. What are we doing? We are going to be doing the soul. We're getting into your soul now. What's really happening in your life right now? Share with us, Aries. What's happening? What's been going on? You've been working diligently from what I could remember. You have been working hard. I know you had a relationship that you were having some issues in because you were more focused on work than you were on your relationship, because you're not even sure if that's something you want long term. At least that's what was saying before. But let's see. Let's dive deep down into your soul. But before we do, you know the routine. Inhale, exhale twice, and then shake it off. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Shake it off, shake it off. What our message for our wonderful Aries today? Speak to us, spirits. Open up the portal for the messages to break through for our wonderful Aries. Help them to gain the clarity and answers to their questions. This is just in. Spirit is encouraging you to keep going. Life has its lessons, but don't let it discourage you. Whenever life seems to not go as you expected, don't count it as a fail. Remember that Spirit is guiding you through it all. You see, and let me tell you, when you go through the process and you're learning and you're putting in the work and you're sweating and you're growing and you take breathers and pauses when needed, you have to encourage yourself. You must encourage yourself, because do know that even if you're being carried or assisted, you have to be able to stand strong on your own. The angels may be guiding you. Your intuition is letting you know what you need to do so you could pay attention. You know, I was laughing the other day. You know, I love to watch different comics, and Cat Williams, I always loved. Cat Williams is my favorite by far. But I love the things that he says, because when it's for you to do something for yourself, it's called self-help and self-confidence, self-assurance. It's about you enabling yourself to be a better self so that you could be a better you. And when you know better, you do better. And when you want to elevate, it comes in line with how you're in tune with yourself. Do you understand that? It seems like a maze, but what it is, it's all the experiences that you have had in your life. There's something about it that taught you so that when you do something else, you're not going to do it the old way. It's helping you to elevate, to see the best route for you to take. So when you experience in difficult times or hardship in your life, if you stop for a minute and remember, you've been here before, so now you're trying to elevate. You're not going to do the same game plan. You're going to elevate it to the next level, because now you know that this may not work or this way, and you had to go through different tweaking until you got to the right point. So that's how it is in life. Everything just doesn't go the way you assume it should. You have to put the work in. It may not work out, then you got to tweak it. Then you got to work it and try it. You got to make it happen again. You got to make it happen again. I said I tell this story all the time because it happened. It's real. When my son, I'm not sure the age though, I think he was like 7 or 8. Okay? 6 or 7. And you know, they have the black and white Pokemon. And I always remember my daughter says, "Mom, she's letting me know that my son is frustrated with the game that he's playing. And I believe he had beat the white one. And then we went to GameStop and he got the black one. But the black one was given a little bit more issue than the white one was, because he beat that and it was no big deal. He was happy. Yay, high five, everything. We're happy, excited. So my daughter says, Mom, I just went by his room and he's in there crying and throwing himself on the bed and just frustrated and stuff. And I'm like, what? She said, yeah, I think he's having some issue with the game. So I called him and he's like, yes, Mom. I said, what's the problem? What's up? He said, I can't beat the game. I'm sick of it. I can't beat it. And I'm holding back because I want to bust out laughing, but you can't do that. You're a parent. Anyway, so I said, really? I said, and what about the white game? He said, oh, I beat that already. I said, wow, so now you're playing the black game. It's going to be a little bit more difficult. But, you're testing your strength and your different moves and stuff like that. You're going to let that game beat you? I said, what do we always say? What did Granddad always say to us? Oh, Mom. I said, what? Perseverance seldom fails. Perseverance seldom fails. I said, exactly. And what does that mean? He said, it means that I can't give up. I got to keep trying until I get it right. So what's the problem? Never mind. And he went in the room. I tell you, no lie, about 15, 20 minutes later, he's screaming, Mom. I said, what happened? I beat the game. I beat the game. I beat the game. And I always instill that in my children, because life is complicated. Life can be difficult. Life can take you on so many journeys that sometimes you just get fed up and frustrated and you don't even know which way to turn. But out of every experience is a lesson. That's why you always have to have the mindset that perseverance seldom fails. If something is worth having, it's worth working for, and you have to believe it. If you're in a relationship and sometimes things are working, sometimes it's not, you do your best and you put that hard equity, that hard time, that hard love, that tough experience, you put it in, instill it in your mind that this is another thing, that it will pass as well. It shall pass. But what am I going to learn from it so that I can use it to level up? Look at every experience as a lesson to learn and grow. And calm yourself. Practice your breathing. That's where your breathing techniques, and you can't say you don't know, because we do it every time we get together. And when you breathe, it's like you reset everything and you keep forging forward. Even you block out the noise that people are standing on the sidelines laughing at you. Look at that, Aries. Can't get it done. But you know what? You keep going through. Keep going through. Keep going through. And then when you get through, let's see who has the last laugh. When people see you, they could say you put the work in. That sweat equity is definitely on your path. You will sweat, but you will grow. You'll gain your profit and you'll benefit in the long run, as long as you keep your mind fixated on what it is you're seeking, what it is you're going after, what it is that you're forming in your mind, what is already in your mind and you're wanting to unveil. When people go looking for a treasure, what do they have to do? Dig. Keep digging till you get it. Perseverance seldom fails. So you'll be okay through it all. In other news, it is the time for you to do some self-reflection. Self-reflection. Spirit is encouraging you to go within to rediscover who you truly are and what you truly want in life. I hate to say it. Let me go ahead and give myself a slap reality check. Didn't we just talk about this? Self-reflection. Spirit is encouraging you to go within. That's inside of yourself. Deep. And what do you have to do to get inside of yourself? Dig. Hello. I'm not bragging. I'm just saying that when you got that feeling, You got to share it. You got to grow. You got to be happy. You got to forge through, get through, make up your mind that you're a winner. Are you a winner or are you a loser? I can't hear you. Say it. I don't care if you whisper it. Say it. I am a winner, not a loser. I'm a winner. Ooh, come on. I'm a winner. Say it to yourself. You don't hear that beautiful voice? Please, no applause at this moment. We're trying to unveil this reading, but I'll do it one more time. I'm a winner. Yes, I am. Hello. Hello. I'm a winner. You better believe it. Don't just say it. Believe it with conviction. Say it. If you can't say it where you are, get up and go in the bathroom or something and say it. I am a winner. I am not a loser. And I'm about to win. Okay? That's how you have to stay in your life. Rediscover who you truly are and what you truly want in life. This changes your whole mood, your whole spirit when you recognize the truth that you are a winner. And I don't need people just mumbling and, yeah, I'm a winner. I'm a winner. No. Say it with pride and joy. I am a winner. Winners fall too. Winners trip too. Winners fumble the ball too. How do you think a football player, if he dropped the ball and everything, does he stay down? No, you get your butt back up and you keep going. Because the next time you're going to get a touchdown. That's how life is. Stumbling blocks are meant to do just that. That's why they have that word, stumbling blocks, meant to stop you from arriving at your destination. But when you are true to you, you are ordering yourself to do what you need to do. You will achieve it. Your best foot will be forward when you believe that you could achieve what you're seeking. It's a lot of work. Success doesn't come overnight. It doesn't come overnight. I remember the first time I saw Denzel Washington's son, and I was like, that's his son? Oh my gosh. Because he is working to knock down his own stumbling blocks without the assistance of his father. He wants to build his own life legacy. He doesn't want to follow in the footsteps in the sense that he doesn't want anybody to say to him, if it wasn't for me or if it wasn't for your father. He wants to achieve these things on his own. And through his hard work and persistence, he's had some things that have won and some that have lost. But he's doing it. You got to be in it to win it. You got to get back on track and figure out it's not as easy as you thought it would be. You know, you hear people saying certain things. I love basketball. And I was watching basketball. I was watching White Man Can't Jump, the new version. Anyway, it's the persistence. It's recognizing your attributes, your gifts in life, and utilizing them for your growth, your ultimate success. It's about seeing your way through some stuff, through some storms, through some obstacles, through some stumbling blocks. People think, oh, only rich people are successful. You think the majority of those people that have made it, look at Cardi B. Whatever she had to do to get where she is, she did it. You clear your own path. You customize everything to your liking and your way and how you utilize your skills. And you go after what you're seeking. It's not easy. President Obama, all the people was tearing him down, all the attacks. People that believe in themselves, have a strong faith, and are loyal and dedicated to their goals, experience real success. When you could dig deep down inside and do the hard work to rise, please, you become phenomenal. And you are so proud of yourself because you know what? Even if you had little assistance along the way, you did the hard labor. You put the time in. You invested in yourself. And nobody could tell you nothing. Keep doing it, even if it's hard. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. It's up to you. Keep making it real in your life. Come on. Keep making it real in your life. This Justin, forgiveness is the key to healing and letting go. Whomever you need to forgive, Spirit says now is the time to do so. There is no need to hold on to hurt, anger, or pain. Release it so you can be free. Don't you dare let people make you down in the dumps. What, this is going to be for the rest of your life? We've all been hurt by something or someone. And at the moment, you don't even think you're going to recuperate from it. But you know what? That's when the conversation comes in and you start reflecting on what it is you're seeking and how you're going to get through. I'm telling you can't allow the naysayers to dictate your path. You put on your headphones. Like I love to listen to have my headphones on when I'm listening to different things, and it's like it silences the outside noise. And the better the headphone, the quieter the noise. Because this is the time that you reflect on you and what you did wrong so that the next move can be one a little bit more aligned with what it is you're going for. Sometimes we get off course and you think that, oh, you may as well give it up. But you know, the biggest thing of all is forgiveness. You gotta forgive, folks. Let me tell you something. Forgiveness is key. And I used to tell people, forgiveness, you gotta forgive. You gotta forgive. You can't always stay mad. Forgiveness is from you, because when you're mad, you hold on to anger, resentment, guilt, hatred, even want to beat people up sometimes. But when you align yourself with your intuition and you listen and you start pulling the treasures out from inside yourself, you wouldn't believe how you elevate yourself. Forgive people and move on. Just because you forgive someone doesn't mean they have to keep going in your life. It means that you've released yourself from any tension. You accept the fact that this person is this way, so they can't surprise you again. I believe in turning negatives into positives, and that's a hard road to be on, because there are times when you don't want to hear that BS. You don't want to hear it. Somebody did something to you, you trusted them, and they let you down, or they did something evil to tear you down. They either let you down or try to tear you down. It's up to you to face the truth. Don't deny it. Accept it for what it is and say, you know what? Let's just say, I forgive you for this. Especially if they apologize. Forgive them and release that, but they're not going to catch you like that again. You learn from your experiences, and that is no exception. Because once you forgive them, you're done. You throw it on them. Now, if it's something minor, just forgive them and reconnect. But if it's something that really pulled you down, let you down, hurt you, and it wasn't, you feel that it had a little maliciousness to it, you forgive them and you move on. You can speak to them once a year if you want, or not at all. But the forgiveness is for your soul. It's for your better half. It's for your being. It's for you to elevate so that you're not holding on to that grudge, that animosity, that hatred, that disbelief. I've forgiven quite a few people. And some I realized it wasn't intentional, but some of them, I'm not the one. So I say, you know what? Whether they apologize or not, I say, you know what? I forgive you for the stuff that you've done to me. Let it go. We good. Peace. And they don't hear from me because there's nothing to say. You didn't mean well for me. Why would I keep you around? They say keep your enemies near. I don't want no enemies next to me because they ruin my vibe. I'll keep you at a distance. I forgive you, but that don't mean we cool and we hanging again. Because I don't trust you. Especially if it was something that really hurt me. But I forgive you. I'm good. I could speak to you. I could be cordial. But we ain't like this no more. You know what I mean? Because I don't trust you. But you must forgive. But be wise with your forgiveness. Because I'm not making you my enemy. I know if I call upon you, you might come through for me. But I'm not putting all my eggs in one basket. But I'm not going to make you my enemy. I don't have to talk to you every day like we used to. That would dwindle. But I know that you're going to be there somewhere down the line. You'll fit in. But you're not in the front row. You may be some rows back or up in the upper level. But you can still be a part of my life, just not in my life. You know what I mean? You have to know how to finagle it. It's just in. Begin to release toxic people from your life. You know who those people are, whether they are family, whether they are friends, a lover, etc. It is time to release all people, places, and things that no longer serve you. That's major. Right there, that's what we were just discussing. You release that. Release all people, places, and things that no longer serve you. As long as you make up your mind what it is that you want in life, the people that are in your inner circle and outer circle. And don't be afraid to release people from your life. People hold on to toxic people. Oh, they that way. If every time, let me tell you something. My cousin had a friend, and you know your vibes just don't take people. And I would say to her, I don't trust that person. And she's like, you don't trust nobody. I said, that's not true. That's not true. Don't play me like that. That's not true. I keep people in my life that I feel good around or with. Wow, look at that. Something just knocked us down just like that. That's what happens. Not all the time do people mean you well. And you have to be able to decipher the ones that are true and the ones who have gone through. They have gone through to be in a place where it's not your front row. And you know who they are. My cousin, I used to say to her over and over, and I said, this girl is not your friend. She's even trying to dress like you and do things. Oh, she like, you be exaggerating. You be way out the box. I said, okay, okay. Next thing the girl get her hair cut like her. She start trying to dress like her, act like her, do everything. I said, what is this? Some kind of, what movie was that? And the girl was copying her roommate. And it was like, okay. She just wanted to be like her. She wanted to be popular like her, everything. And my cousin, she is so naive and she is not seeing the signs. She's telling me I'm exaggerating. Well, that's what my friend go, ciao. She said, you would not guess who I saw and who I saw that person with. I was like, what? And she said, you know your cousin, man? Girlfriend was at the party grinding on him. And he was kissing on her neck and doing all kinds of stuff. Ooh. Now, how do you tell your cousin this? Please. Please. You know me. Well, let me tell you something. I'm not trying to be in your business, but I say you need to watch that girl around your man. Ask her. Ask her. Where did her man go out yesterday? No, I'm sorry. Ask your man where he went yesterday, last night. Somebody thought they saw him at the club, but I don't know. At that party and stuff. I'm not sure. That's just what I heard, but I'm not completely sure. And then she was like, yeah, he went to the club. He went to the club. I was like, oh, okay. Why? I said, no reason. No reason. She said, anytime you ask me a question, it's for a reason. What's the reason? I said, apparently, I wasn't there. I don't know. I'm repeating what I heard, but I don't know for sure. I can't confirm it. I said, but they said that he was grinding on, what's her name? She said, you lying. I said, I wish I was. But again, I was not there, so I can't confirm or deny. And found out that the two of them for 2 months had been seeing each other. 2 months. And I didn't say nothing else. And she came and she started talking to me and she told me, I should have listened. You was right. I said, listen, I may not have all the answers because I don't. I'm not perfect by no means. But if my vibe picks up something with somebody, I'm concerned by it. And you're family and I love you. I just want you to be careful with who you put in your front row. And from then on, she started getting more in tune with herself and looking for signs, listening, because she didn't want to be caught out there like that again. But I said, manifest what you want. You want a certain type of person? You got to be detail oriented and list them like a grocery list and check off the boxes as you achieve it. A guy that maybe some, God fearing, a guy that likes to cook, a guy that's kind, a guy that's working a steady job, a guy that has life insurance. A guy, you just go down the list of all the things you want. And as you're checking items off the list, you recognize the fact that you knew that guy wasn't for you and you wasn't for him because you wanted to force a relationship. But when you get in tune with yourself and knowing what you want and what you're seeking, you don't tolerate anything less than. You have to mold the direction that you head and the people, like I said, in your front row. Listen to your intuition to get in tune and align with yourself so that you could manifest the feeling of what it is you really want. It's some deep stuff. Deep stuff. It's not no fly by night thing. You got to listen with intentional listening. Be intentional and look for the signs and the messages. You don't got to track anybody, do all that type of stuff. You bring into your life what you want, what you focus on, what you believe, what your morals are, what your values are. And you know if that person is falling in line with that. Pay attention to everything in life because there are messages all over this place. All over. That are meant for you that you miss because you're not intentionally focused. But now that you're starting to recognize who you are, what gifts you possess, you're opening that third eye into a way that I'm alert, I'm intentional, I am great, I am me, I am listening, I am creating, I am working toward. And positive affirmations on a daily basis will help you through the storms when they come. But the focus needs to be intentional. Perseverance seldom fails, so consistency and belief in what it is you're going for because you know your purpose. You can't just be willy-nilly. You have to stand your ground and stay focused. And you will overcome. Garnetqueentarot here saying, be inspired to rise. Be inspired to listen to your intuition and listen to yourself and pull out the treasures that are embedded inside of you so you can continue to grow and rise. You're headed on the right track. Don't let the mishaps and the stumbling blocks and the doubt take over your mind. Look through a fresh lens so you could continue on your journey and make sure that you put yourself first in listening so that you could reveal the truth and know what you want and decipher all the things you're going after. because it takes work to be successful. And if you put the time in and you plant those seeds, phew, that miracle grow that you put in there is actually going to grow so big, it's going to be a miracle. I'm serious. Life will throw you those stumbling blocks. It's up to you if you're going to get over them or not. You got this. Intentional action is what's needed for you. Don't give up on you. If you give up on you, what else is going to happen? Because if you can't believe in yourself, what are you doing? Garnet Queen Tarot, be inspired to rise. Peace, love, growth. Rise up. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And thank you so much for visiting the channel. Thank you for being a part of Garnet Queen Tarot. Be inspired to rise. Take care. Talk soon.